Alrighty guys, so I bought an iPad. As you can tell, the screen is cracked and broken. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take this old digitizer off and put a new one on. This is an iPad 2. It is a 32 gig model. So let's get started. The glass is really cracked, so I'm going to be throwing it into a box. Thing to remember, guys, is to be real careful when you're working with this. Something like this, it's broken. It's really sharp on the edges because it is physical glass, and you don't want to damage the screen underneath. I don't think there's any damage. I mean, this actually works. So, as you can tell, you can go in, open it, it works. This thing has been reset. I bought two. This one had a cracked screen. The other one is it's an iCloud lock. So I've been working with it, trying to see if I can videotape me trying to get it fixed. I haven't been able to do that yet. So if I find anything that works, I'll let you guys know. But I do have another treat for you guys. So, and the light's going to be really bad. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but right there, this right here, it is an iMac, a Mac Pro. It is we don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm thinking about maybe using it for video editing for YouTube, but I'm also going to make it into a gaming, retro game PC, or Apple PC. I've seen some people do it, and I thought about maybe doing it myself. So I'm going to record myself making that into a retro gamer. This was thankfully one of the guys at my job donated that to me for me to do a video on. So with that being said, let's get this thing prepped and ready to go. You're going to need some pry tools, something similar to this. Metal, you got to be careful because it's plastic. I do have some plastic ones. I got to get those out and get my heat gun out, and we'll get this thing heated up and see if we can get this screen off. And we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got my heat gun, I got my little bag of suction cup and my little pry tools along with the metal pry tool. Get this stuff out of the way. And I got my heat gun. So I bought this at Harbor Freight probably about 3-4 years ago. Yeah, it's multiple settings. You got high and low, and it gives you different readouts on each one, what size. So from what I've been told, you want to keep this thing probably around the 550 mark or so. And if you don't have one of these, you can even use a hair dryer. I've seen guys use hair dryers. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to heat up part of the corners. And we're probably going to do this corner here first, just because it is the least cracked. And so we'll get this going here. I just want to make sure you guys can see it pretty good. And get this heat gun going. It gets warm pretty quick. I'm going to take and put it on there. And you just want to heat up. You just want to heat up a little bit. You don't want to sit there and just hold it in one spot because you can damage the LCD underneath and the components. You just want to try to heat it up. And unfortunately, alright guys, so we got the old screen off. Now we got to take the LCD out because I'm going to have to clean it really good. And it's a bunch of teeny tiny Phillips screws that hold this in. And I actually have my my screwdriver set. It's magnetic. Bam. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's just these screws around the outer edge. And we'll find out. For sure. I know it's going to be really difficult to see, guys. But right down here is one of these little things here. Get my tweezers. There's a little deal there. You take it, you'll do that. Pull that, and bam. The screen comes off, and I've got to clean this really good because it's still got some glass particles on it. But once I get it cleaned and get the new screen in, we'll get this put back together. And this was part of the LCD touchscreen. This is what actually is what you'd have to take off typically. Alright guys, so we're going to put the new screen in. So the other thing you gotta make sure you get back is a little black piece of plastic that goes around the edges. You want to make sure that you try to salvage that and take it off. I messed one up, had to pull one off a different one that I had that I couldn't get unlocked, that's iCloud locked. So you want to make sure you keep that plastic piece here. It actually helps with the screen when it's mounted. And you want to clean this really good. Now I do have some cleaner and I do have a rag. I just want to take and get this kind of set up a little bit before I do it. You know, I want to try to get this where I need it to be. So you're going to want to plug this back into here. Let me make sure you guys can't see that. There's a cable here. This cable plugs into the board. You want to get that plugged back in to the board. You want to keep this underneath that while you're plugging it in. And it's really stiff, guys. This cable it doesn't have a lot of give, but you want to push it in, real gentle, and then clip this back down over the edges. Now that that's in, alright. Then you want to take this, which is to your digitizer. It goes down here. Do I have it turned the right way is the question. Yes. You just want to push these underneath here. It's a little stiff. It's a little bit of a pain. You want to try to get this down in there. Try to push on it some with my pry tool just to get it in there. Good. And you want to clip these things back down, be gentle with them. Just barely push a little bit. Lock those down. So, let's power it on. Make sure Wi-Fi and everything connects, volume rockers, all that stuff works once we get it on. Now what I did do, guys, I did disconnect when I put this back in. I did disconnect the LTE feature for the and it works perfectly. Let's make sure. Let's check the button. Ringer. Volume up. Volume down. Oh, not too much. Alright. Let's try the camera. How about the front camera? No service. Okay, good. I need to try Wi-Fi though. Let me find the Wi-Fi settings. But there we go, guys. It looks like it's up and going. Wi-Fi. Hopefully it'll find the network. Bam. Type in my password. Looks like it's connected. Let's go to the internet. I guess that's Safari. Like I said, I don't hardly ever use Apple products, so I'll be learning as we go. Let's try speed test. Alright, so it works. Let's try FaceTime. See if it sees me. Yep. So all that's working, guys. So we got this thing up 100%. It's fixed. Ready to go. Screen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I know it's kind of long and drawn out. I'm not sure how much you guys are going to be able to see on it, but the screen's working, touch screen, everything works. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.